Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. And this is the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle studio? Do you know I never know where I am, even though I always end up where I'm supposed to be? Isn't that extraordinary? To me, time is timeless, space is spaceless, and age and numbers and years are just fears inching towards our death. After all, that's the only thing we all have in common is death. You know, we all get along at stop signs and stoplights, allowing each other to move according to law, regardless of our beliefs. Why can't we apply that to the real world? Isn't it wonderful? The world is ending, and here we are pretending that everything's going to be just fine in these tumultuous times. And I'm okay with that, because I subscribe to delusion. It's an app on my phone connected to my Venmo, and I won't mind if you tip me at Kelly Mantle. I'll use it for trips to Nice and the Isle of Greece and charity. After all, what can you get a woman who has everything she's ever dreamed of? A gorgeous husband, an Oscar's consideration, an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, a podcast. Of course, you get her a podcast. What more could she ask for? She was dreaming like a Texan girl, a girl who thinks she has the right to everything, a girl who thinks she should have something extreme. So I have a podcast. Won't you join me? We are like totally podcasting. Doesn't it look like so profesh? Mm-hmm. I feel like we should be like on the 10 o'clock news.
10 o'clock news.
LGBTLA news at 10. I'm your hostess. Or they don't call them hostesses, do they?
Why not?
News correspondent.
You will call them hostess if you feel like it.
And you would be the weather girl. I can totally see Tammie Brown being the meteorologist.
It's raining men.
It's sunny out there, so you can walk children in nature.
Hashtag not grooming. Now, don't you have a monologue or something?
Seriously, I think we need to normalize being news correspondents, people like us on like CNN, honey, because we're like truth tellers.
I don't want to be on CNN or anything like that.
Well, you know what I mean. We should be news correspondents. Yes, I have a monologue. I have an introduction for our guest today. She's a lady of travel and leisure. Tammie Brown and I have been BFFs for many, many lifetimes. I don't know if it's been too long or not long enough.
Well, she was working as Marilyn Monroe back in the day before she croaked, and then I was working in New York City, many a places, and had a good time. She ended up in Oklahoma. I went through Mexico, Costa Rica, and Texas.
All the way down to New Orleans.
It's nice.
People always say, Kelly, what's it like being BFFs with Tammie Brown? And I always say, oh, she'll spin your head round and round, but you'll never find out what's in hers. It's an anomaly, a mystery.
Is that your monologue?
No, I'm just coming up with this.
Oh, you're so creative. I love it. Isn't she creative? That's why we hang out.
It's like a crossword puzzle in the National Geographic magazine. You're like Amelia Earhart before the crash.
Oh, before the crash, and then the what are they, those crabs? Coconut crabs.
Yes.
They were in the National Geographic, speaking of. That's how I found out about the coconut crabs. They say that the theory is that perhaps they tore her body apart and took her down in some little holes because they're finding human remains in some of those holes that the coconut crabs go in.
Who, Amelia Earhart?
You better believe it.
Now, was she lovers with Martina Navratilova?
I'm thinking about the movie Air Force One.
Oh.
Or Airport One. And then there's Airport 3 where they go into the ocean.
And Amelia Earhart won an Oscar for that, right?
No, you're thinking more like Jane Goodall, played by Sigourney Weaver in the movie Gorillas in the Mist.
Oh, but not Alien.
No, not Alien, but there's a new Alien.
Oh. Your mind is probably the most beautiful contradiction since Jesus Christ.
Contradiction, how so?
Beautiful contradiction.
Well, I know about the beauty, but contradiction, how so?
Because you're yin and yang.
Well, I am human. A jaded optimist I am.
I would think you were a Gemini, but you're actually a Virgo.
I do like my lover Pisces.
Ooh,
And I can
spicy.
ride. I can ride the bull.
So we're going to take this time to climb into the mind of Tammie Brown and swim around and unleash the ingredients that make your head tick-tock.
TikTok, I'm on TikTok. Yes, Planet Tammy.
How is your head?
It's good. I mean, I smoke weed normally. I'm highly functioning. I eat...
But how's your head?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like performing oral copulation or something like that? Well, of course my head speaks, so they speak the perfect words of love that get the guys tingling and dingling, if you know what I
Love,
mean.
liberty, and fashion, baby.
Well, not fascism and a bumblebee covered in an American flag.
Honey, let's get into it. I want to really deep into your mind. I want to know what a romantic evening for Tammie Brown is like. Because can I tell you what I picture? I picture Juice Newton, Just Call Me Angel, playing on the record player on vinyl. And I picture lots of acrylic nails tapping along green glass ashtrays with half roach hanging on the side, and lots of mirrored surfaces and negligee, which is very different than lingerie. That's what I see. And I see lots of nibbling and sniffing. Things like that. Is that what a romantic evening for Tammie's like?
Well, remember that night we were going down Santa Monica Boulevard? And we rolled down the window to that cute guy. And what did I say out the window?
Hey, Buster, where you going? I'm like, what year are we in right now? And he's all like, what? And he's like, shh.
Hey, Buster. I say, hey,
Hey,
Buster,
Buster,
where you going? More like, hey, Buster, where you going? You know, like that, right? Because I'm always spunky and fun.
Oh, my God, it was hilarious, girl.
Spunkin' and Dunkin' or something, right?
Spunkin' and Dunkin'. So what is a romantic evening with Tammie Brown like? Please walk us through it. Like, you have a date with one of your Bulgarian boys. He comes over and you chilled some champagne.
Well, as long as they know they're exclusive for the moment.
For the moment.
And one of my boys says, Tammy, I cannot say no to you.
Oh, I love that for you.
I love it for
Does
myself.
he like grab you by the arms and like embrace you when he says it all passionately?
To be honest with you, he said, Tammy, I'm cold. And he put my body on his. But back to that question. I feel happy for them, not me. You know what I mean? People wish they could kiss my ass.
And they literally are.
I say line them up. Line them up.
So they're blessed for having a romantic evening with Tammie Brown.
Well,
as
why
it
not?
Should be. Absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm the boss.
Oh, so are you a little bit more on the like the strong side of things, the dominant side?
Well, I am a woman in control of my life.
Ooh.
A she-wee, a he-wee, a ma'am, sir, a she-ness. And
Speaking
lovers.
of romantic evenings.
American lovers. I strictly go with Europeans
You
now.
strictly go with European. I had to threaten to like beat up one of your American lovers one time.
Oh, the porta-potty prostitute.
The
Remember
porta-potty
him?
prostitute, honey. Tammy, like...
Tinky Stocking, they called him.
What happened?
Tinky
What even
Stocking.
happened? I just remember calling him and saying, if you don't
Remember
give her
that?
her shit back, I'm going to like...
His name was Tinky Stocking.
Tinky Stocking?
Yes, Tinky Stockings or something like that they
That
call
was
him.
his name?
Tinky Stockings.
No. Tammy, what were you doing with a boy named Tinky Stocking?
Well, I met him in one of those big cities here in the United States of the Americas. and Chicago, to be matter of fact.
Stalking?
In August in Chicago.
What happened?
And I met him, and then I invited him over to come and do some stuff, and then he started playing some game, you know.
What did he play?
the game that you had to call him up, and he was at the Abbey, and he answered the phone fast, that trick. And guess what? Trick baby. You told him what?
I said I was going to smash his face into the gravel.
Into the gravel. You said you were going to smash his face into the gravel. That's Kelly. I can always call Kelly and make sure she takes
the
action.
way I roll, baby. You don't
and
fuck with my friend.
Am I scared of you? No.
Hell no. You shouldn't be.
But you will tear some asses down.
I will tear an ass down, bitch. I don't play, honey. I do not play. I am from Oklahoma, honey. We don't fuck around. All right, so I want to get to some listener questions. We have some very interesting questions. We asked some of our listeners, do you have any thriving questions for Miss Tammie Brown? And they did not disappoint. So Rose in Rosetta, Texas wants to know, so you're known as Planet Tammie on your socials. What's your favorite planet? Is it really Mars?
My favorite planet is planet Earth, the only one we know.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That's a fact. If I had a time machine, what would I do? I'd just actually stay in this point and place right here.
And fix it.
Fix it.
You're doing a lot to fix it.
I do my best. I'm not competing, though.
No, as we shouldn't be. We should be joining arms and fixing it together. You know, I used to say my favorite planet was Pluto. But then I heard recently that Pluto no longer identifies as a planet.
Really?
Yeah.
Satellite Baby.
Satellite Baby.
And that was a #1 hit single in the Scandinavian country.
Do you really think that they landed on the moon?
What was a #1 hit single?
Huh?
What was a #1 hit single in a Scandinavian country?
Satellite Baby.
Ding! And you performed that at that show. What was it called that we did up on the Hollywood Hills?
Oh, what was that called?
When Queens Collide.
When Queens Collide. That's the name of it.
And Mama's dead.
Mama's dead.
Mama's dead.
Mama died.
And they cut off her toe.
Mama say, Mama sama makusa.
Jules from Long Beach went to the funeral.
I know. I wanted to go. Rhea texted me and asked me to do something at it, but I was out of town that weekend.
And that is Rhea Latre.
What did I say?
But you said Rhea.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
But I'm saying Rhea Latre.
Do you know what I told her? She needs to come out with a brand of sunglasses called Rhea Bands.
Rhea Bands.
Hey, look at
like
me.
that.
Marketing, marketing, shing, shing, shing. Marketing, marketing, shing, shing, shing. Marketing, marketing, ching, ching,
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Marketing, marketing,
Here comes the money.
Marketing, marketing,
The clouds are all around us, but we got money.
Marketing, marketing,
Money.
marketing, marketing.
Hey, winner. I'm the winner. Buy some salami and go fuck yourself.
Can we get some more champagne flown in from Miss Tammie
Oh,
Brown,
my
please?
goodness. Only from Champagne, France.
We can edit this part out.
No, we're going to do it all. We're going to get some champagne sponsors because I want
We're
some.
going to get champagne
Avec
sponsors.
champagne.
Episode 1, and she's already thinking of champagne sponsors. Where's the champagne?
Well, why not? People get sponsored by all sorts of things, and why am I not sponsored? I can't even get sponsored by a condom company.
You should be in the Olympics.
I don't want to be in the Olympics.
Look, you look like you're in the Olympics representing Texas. I love this.
Well, you better believe
this is
it.
Wonderful.
The Special Olympics.
You could be a gymnast.
Well, Texas,
No, you could do I want to see Tammie Brown breakdancing in the Olympics. That's
I want to
what
tell
wanna
you
see.
what. I have a friend though that she has an Olympic medal for collecting stamps.
Who?
They
They
give
have
an
Olympics for collecting stamps?
You better believe it.
Shut up.
It's my friend in India. Mom,
Girl,
I call her.
are you serious?
Shashank's mom. Yes,
When did
yes,
they
yes.
start an Olympic event for collecting stamps?
It's a thing. There's a
Shut
medal. She got a
up.
medal.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Shashank's mom. Yep.
Well, we love you, Shashan, and you keep on collecting, honey. Oh my God, have you ever been to the Ritz-Carlton in Dana Point on the ocean? It is one of the most beautiful hotels, the most beautiful views, and they have this wonderful little place where you can just get drinks and appetizers as the sun's coming down. Isn't that remarkable?
Well, that's what your Discover card got you.
That's what my Discovered card got me. Do you remember? Do people still have Discover?
Why not?
Visa, MasterCard, and Mix, or Discover. That's hilarious, girl.
Well, it's
Discover
a fact.
card.
I was thinking I'd prefer to go stay, although the Trumpster owns the Plaza Hotel. I'd rather stay at the Plaza Hotel for a night.
does?
Yeah, he's owned it for years. And when 9/11 happened too, it was up. It could have been one of the buildings that would have collapsed as well. You know.
I didn't know he owned the plaza.
It is healthy to burp, though. That's a fact.
Well, honey, if we didn't burp, we'd all blow up, I'm assuming.
Oh, God, like a firework.
Magpipe Dylan Fairchild from San Francisco wants to know. Magpipe Dylan.
Is it a drag king?
I don't know.
Like
Probably a
king.
drag king, she says. From San Francisco, of course, it's a drag king. Wants to know, what's your favorite color?
Oh, well, that's a beautiful question.
I feel like you could read auras, actually.
Yes.
I really do.
Well, I'm seeing purple with you.
I wonder why.
Well,
Purple rain, purple rain. Oh. May he rest in peace.
rest in pieces, perhaps, now.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
If I had to guess, I would say Tammie Brown's favorite color is red.
Cheddin.
Am I right?
That's red in Bulgarian.
Oh.
Chiltik is red in Nahuatl. Chiltik. But my favorite color actually started off green.
Really?
You better believe it.
Kelly green?
Huh?
Kelly green?
Emerald green. Not green with envy. Just the heart chakra green.
Oh.
So I just went to blue automatically. And I remember at the time I went to a deep sapphire blue, which is my, birthstone. Okay, but I don't really like that color blue. Many of us Virgos don't like that because it's just too damn dark. And I switched it to turquoise and guess what else? Fuchsia. So I have two favorite colors. And then my lucky colors are green and purple. And purple is a healing color, like for healing light and stuff like that. So I'm always thinking about you while watching you during this beautiful podcast of yours, that, you're the purple light shining bright.
I have never heard a more detailed answer to what is your favorite color in my life. I thought this is the most stupid, basic question. And that was the most beautiful, wonderful answer I've ever heard.
Well, I've learned something in Hollywood. You have to talk. And one of my lovers, though, the problem we have he's a Taurus and I'm a Virgo.
Lovers.
And
how many do you have?
Huh?
How many lovers
He's the
do you have?
captain lover.
I want a number.
I just don't want to sound like a common tramp or floozy.
Well, you're not. You're more of a Hollywood madam, if I were to call you anything.
I'm going to tell you
would
what.
be like a Hollywood madam that runs a brothel of Bulgarian boys in P-Town. This is
Hold the
what
horn.
she does.
Hold the horn. Hold the horn here. Look, I'm not a bottom bitch.
Oh, shit. Here
And
we
I know
go.
what a bottom bitch is. Do you know what a bottom bitch is?
Tell me.
The bottom bitch is the head whore in the stable of whores.
Uh-huh.
That's the bottom bitch.
Okay.
And I learned that from the Iceberg Slim,
Oh.
the book Pimp, which has a great glossary. And then also I like Black Widow Mama Spider, which deals with a drag queen. But please look out. Iceberg Slim. Look for him. Look for him. Great
Iceberg
stuff.
Slim.
But,
Iceberg Slim.
But
Slim Shady.
you would be my bottom bitch.
I would?
Uh-huh, yes.
How am I going to be your bottom bitch?
Because you would be my bottom bitch. Like if I was Batman, you would be Robin.
Oh my God, I've never even thought of us together. So it would be like a lesbian. We would be like Desert Moons. Remember that old lesbian movie? We would meet in like a laundromat and we would go like in our 57 Chevy out into the desert.
The way
and
you
just, like,
get me ready in your
rip each other's
56
clothes
Chevy.
off. Yes. And just like start going down on each other and just eating each other out and just like going crazy and flipping my hair in the wind. Be like Thelma and Louise.
Gargoyles in the mud.
So I would be your bottom bitch.
Why not?
I mean, listen, it
Is that
makes
okay?
sense. Yes, of course it is, because
Thank
I'm
you.
more of a pillow princess anyway. I like to just lay there and be like, oh, and
Your
make
teeth
sure like
shine
I'm
in the
perfectly
moonlight.
lit and like nothing's touched. And
I got you there.
you're a bitch.
Like
Oh, this
sitting.
is such a Willy Wonka set in the fucking. Where did they have that at?
Can I have another question, please?
Okay, Vinny from New York City wants to know, what's your favorite movie and what is your dream role as an actress? Oh, this is a good question. I want to know this too.
Well, first of all, as an actress, my miniseries is going to be great. And I can even play some of the parts myself.
Yes.
And the acting right now is the part I'm playing. So here we go.
Inside the actor's studio.
Inside the actor studio. I'm a must join for SAG.
I always wanted us to remake the movie Who's Afraid of Baby Jane?
Oh, that'd be great. Remember when I
Or
did the
wait,
part with...
I totally messed that up. Oh my God, we should totally do a mashup of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Oh, Gilbert
Virginia
Grape.
Woolf
Will you play the mother
and
or
Baby
will
Jane. I would be Joan Crawford.
I? Of course, because you like the beauty.
Well,
And you're not afraid of my reckless abandon.
exactly. I got my little ding-a-ling hanging out just for you.
Look at this. This is Junior and the Twins. Shout out to the Imperial
Junior
Court.
and the Twins.
Yes. Long Beach. Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yippee. You know they're doing the 2028 closing
Are you
Olympics
gonna?
ceremonies.
I think they should have Tammie Brown perform at the closing ceremonies of the 2028 Olympics in Long Beach, because you are a Long Beach superstar native, just like Snoop Dogg.
I'm going to say what? This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I would say no to the Olympics.
Why?
Because of all the controversy.
Yeah.
The Sochi Olympics with the orcas, the Gay Pride Olympics back in, was it 38 and whatnot, in Munich, or wherever that, I believe, over there.
And did you see Nymphia Wind on the closing ceremony last night? This is probably going to come out much later, so y'all are probably going to be like, when was this shot? But did you see her last night? Nymphia Wind on the Olympics?
Tell me, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't
She
pay
I didn't
attention.
see it. I saw it in the Twitters, but I haven't watched it yet. But she performed at the closing ceremony
Good for her.
of the thingies of the Olympics.
And what does she do? What? I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Nymphia Wind is?
I don't pay attention to this modern day pop culture bullshit.
Oh my
How about that?
God.
You need to edit that? Well, I don't care. I wouldn't do the Olympics. There's the answer to that
Okay.
question. Moving along.
Tammie Brown would not do the Olympics, but Nymphia Wind did, and she did a beautiful job portraying a gold. She is the current reigning queen of RuPaul's Drag Race season 39, Tamra.
Well, good for them. Frack you later, Rue.
She really did a beautiful number on the finale, and it was this beautiful dance with these dancers, and everything was in pink and blue, and it was like trans rights.
So
And it was
pink and blue, it's
beautiful.
almost like fuchsia.
And turquoise.
I loved it.
Oh.
Nymphia, love you, baby. That's for Joan Crawford.
What is your gender identity?
Ma'am, sir, sheeness, queen studs. And I would be considered fluid with a dominant heteronormative. And there's also parts of me that are 2% bisexual. We also have a lot of, asexuality going on a lot sometimes.
Really? Asexuality. Explain that. What is that?
Because I'm more into sometimes voyeurism.
Mm-hmm. Than the actual act of penetration.
To be honest with you, yeah, that gets me going.
Uh-huh.
And then with the empathic lovers sometimes, that really just gets me flying.
Really?
Yeah, which is a problem sometimes.
So you have sex with ghosts?
Oh my God! In the movie Ghost, remember they took me as a 3-year-old to see the Ghostbusters to see that movie, and when Dan Aykroyd's getting the blowjob by the
I've
ghost,
never
remember
seen
that?
it, no.
Oh, that
I've
movie's
never
fun.
seen Ghostbusters.
No,
No.
Oh, that movie's great.
Oh, boy.
And it's great in New York.
And he's getting a blowjob? I thought it was a
By a
children's
ghost,
movie.
and you see the pants unwrap and
Really?
the buckle go. Oh, my
That's
parents
amazing. I love that.
Took me to see that. 19. What is it? 80. When did that come out? 84.
So he got a blowjob by a ghost?
Yes.
Fuck off. In Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Who are you going to call?
You better believe it.
Oh my God, I did not know that. So tell me about sex with ghosts.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. It's practically another dimension, but right here on this planet.
Now, you were supposed to be born in Puerto Vallarta,
See.
but you ended up being born in Corpus Christi because you had an amoeba. Is this true? And
So-
what was the amoeba?
The amoeba was actually myself that grew inside my mom's womb, and I was born in Corpus Christi, Texas, right
Wait,
there.
you were the amoeba?
You better believe it. I ate the sperm.
So you've just been like a little gutter slut since you were like an embryo.
No, the one you met is Courtney Love in the gutter.
So wait a minute. You ate the sperm. So there was supposed to be a twin?
Well,
You
why
ate
not?
your
With all
twin?
this hit rage of aliens and this and that, why not let me be
Wait
the
a
one
minute.
eating?
Your Tammie Brown's down there in her mama's belly munching on her twins.
And when I was born, they laid me flat on my head, so I have a flat backside of my head. That's why I'm always teasing my hair back there, or sometimes wear a little piece, you know.
You do wear a little piece.
Uh-huh.
I love your little piece.
Thank you. So it's better
When we
than-
stay in hotel rooms together, I see the little piece in the middle of the night over on the dresser.
It's just back here.
She
Back
totally
here.
has a little piece.
But
I thought it was a tarantula
Thank you.
one time.
Thank you.
And I'm like, ow! And I'm like swatting her little hairpin, her toupee off the counter. And I started stomping on it, like, Terry! And she like looked up and was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God.
yeah, because I woke up and said, what were you doing? But the next morning when we woke up, it was hanging on the banana
It
tree.
was hanging on the banana tree. Oh my God. And then the chimpanzee came and started playing with it and then started wearing it up against the windowsill.
I thought it was like, I thought it put it like down in his rectum area.
Well, that was the other one. That was the other, hey, orangutan swinging from a tree.
Hashtag boycott palm oil, hashtag save the orangutans. Oh, you look like a porn star making love.
Get your hand hearts off of me.
And like for me, it's like, look at the skull. Did this
What's
come from
another
your house?
question?
Did this come from your house?
Yes,
From
Tony
Tony's
made that.
collection.
Yes,
I knew
from
it. See,
Tony's
Tony. Shout out to
collection.
Tony.
Shout out to Tony, Subia, Antonos.
Antonos, Sochi Pili, Sochi Pili.
Oh, here's a good question. What would you be? What would you be? What would you be doing as a profession if you weren't a world-renowned entertainer? Because I'm going to tell you what I see. I see.
Please let me know.
Tammie
I've already been
Brown.
called a queer hairdresser
No.
or a hairdresser in the 7th grade.
I see you being like a USPS mail carrier, brightening everyone's day, but also you have an ice cream truck connected to your USPS mail carrier
That's
truck.
illegal. You're dreaming too big.
No, you're an entrepreneur and they're going to let you do it.
Oh, please.
And you'd be selling ice cream cones and delivering people's mail. What?
How would I have time for that? The big problem with the USPS is that they have the rubber bands and they just throw the rubber bands out on the street. That's one complaint I have about them. They're just throwing the rubber bands all
They
around.
do. It's terrible.
I see them all along the
I
streets.
know. So what would you be if you weren't a world-renowned
And
entertainer?
if I was to collect
I think
all
you're
those
saying
rubber
an
bands,
NFL
if
football
I-
player.
that was some of your lovers. Shout out to your dad and your mom.
Oh my God, my
Okay.
dad was not my lover.
But say hi.
Hi.
And then your mom.
Hi, Mom.
Uh-huh.
They're both
Croaked.
crossed over, but thanks.
You know, you get enraged in the show business career.
You have a lot of inner rage, and I love that about you. I think it's fiery. I think it's spicy. How do you negotiate that with being someone who practices Buddhism?
Well, you got to use it for a good cause. That's what I do, Queen with a Cause. Ding.
So how do you find the balance between that which is supposed to be centered and focused and peaceful and not in need of anything and have so much inner fucking rage where you just want to kill everyone?
Well,
How
I
do
don't really
you
want to kill anybody because
negotiate those?
I don't want to suffer the consequences of killing someone. But if I was a serial killer, my modus operandus, or Adirondack, or whatever they say, you know, Klondike bar.
Uh-huh.
Remember those Klondike bars with nuts?
Totally.
I love pecans as well. I would kill them. Actually, I'd mercy kill them fast. Bang,
Oh.
so they wouldn't feel it. And then I would mutilate their body and hang it up like this.
Oh.
And I would stuff a little bald wig up down their throat.
So basically a rag queen.
No, not a rag queens. But I have my first gallery show in November in Galveston, Texas.
That's wonderful. Galveston, Texas. I haven't been there since I was a child.
Common Surfside City cocksucker.
What?
Common Surfside City cocksucker.
What's that
Coined that
mean?
phrase. It's mine.
Oh, I like that. And you have the how long do you do the Nom Yoho Rekenkyo?
Nam Yoho Renge Kyo.
Nom Yoho Rengekyo.
Yeah.
How long do you do that
I've been
for
practicing
usually?
23 years. And right now I don't do it much. I just do it in my mind. But I've done up to 10 hours a day. I chanted... I chanted 27 hours, 20-something hours the other day.
Wait a minute. You say Nom Yoho Regenkyo 27 hours?
Yes, I've done that before. But I'll do I've done up to 3 hours
Tammy,
a day.
that's a whole day and 3 hours.
But I broke it down 2 days of 10 hours. So a certain amount
So
of...
you don't do 27 hours straight?
No, but I mean, you can. And
Oh my
but I've done
gosh.
10 hours straight. And
You
I've done,
have?
Yes. But I don't sit around
wild.
chanting like that all the time. This is when I feel like I need to more so. And
I
it's
love
different
that.
strokes for everybody, though.
No, I love that. That makes perfect sense to me. If I were to practice something, that would make more sense to me than anything else.
But
ever.
you're more like, ching!
I'm more or less like, look in the mirror and say, pull it together, bitch. Like, you have shit
Sound
to
bath,
do.
right?
No, I do love the sound baths. Yes, I watch them on TikTok. I watch sound baths on TikTok.
See, I know. That's why I mentioned it.
I love that.
Or was that
And Michael invited me to a sound bath.
In that dome.
All right, you ready?
Yes, I did. I was
Here we
thinking
go.
about...
Tammie Brown sound bath.
Ching! Dong, dong, dong. ASMR.
AMSR
Oh, well,
with Tamra and Kelly.
we have the most soothing voices. We made $2 billion in 5 weeks.
We're really hand models, but our hands have voices.
Her hands are under the table. Mine are on top.
My hands are very busy right now.
I hope you're not driving your car right now because you're going around a cliff and I don't want you to fall asleep.
That's okay. I'll find my way home regardless.
I knew that Uber driver. He was so sensual.
Oh, his name was Rodrigo.
He had penile dysfunction. I tried to
Yeah.
get him up, baby.
But a really good attitude.
Tasty, tasty.
Tasty, tasty. GLAMOROUS.
Waiting at the airport, I have TSA pre-check, so let's stand in line.
I like standing in line
Are you on clear?
because I can glare at your behind.
Well, I do wipe. Front to back.
Front to back.
Yeah, you gotta wipe front to back.
You're always so
Because some of those
backwards.
people that do that, like they do back to front, and then you try to perform oral copulation or something, and it smells like stinking dinkin down
we're
there.
not talking about that.
And I have a friend. I have a friend.
We're not talking
I have a friend. He defecates in a plastic bag
No.
and he throws it in a trash can outside.
No.
Oh,
No. No.
I can't touch those. I'm allergic to the.
No.
God.
No.
Sizzle. God, that stinks.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you to close that section out. I think you should come up.
Yes.
I think you should come up. John Mark, tell me what you think of this. John Mark's here, our producer. Come here, John Mark. Come give me a kiss on
Look
the
at
cheek.
this. Billy from the
Hello,
Browns.
John Mark, Billy from the Browns.
I remember when I first met him, I was on my cell phone there.
I think Tammy I think Tammy should come out with a line of soaps and lotions and face mask called the Angry Buddha. And she could sell them at Whole Foods and Air One.
Oh, Whole Foods with Amazon. Let's go. Jeff Bezos.
The Angry Buddha. Tammie Brown.
And Jeff Bezos, right? Gary.
What do you think of Nosferatu?
There's a new movie
What do you
coming out.
think of
and I'm telling you
Nosferatu?
that vampire
Who?
went through Verna.
Verna? Oregon.
Count Dracula. No, Verna, Austria. He went
Who?
around the Black Sea. Count Dracula.
He did not. He was in the Dead Sea.
He went around all the way around through that little canal over there.
He
and then
took a left turn
and that motherfucker. Did you see the last voyage of the Demeter?
in Sicily.
Yeah, they went around there. They went around all that stuff all around England, and they ended up in England.
I love
around the
that.
Greek Isles, all that shit.
That's
Excuse my
cute.
language. All that feces.
All that feces.
Not that I have a problem with Greeks or
All
anything.
that jazz.
But there's certain Europeans I don't deal with.
Have you ever been to Moulin Rouge?
Moulin Rouge. Oh, please, Paris. The only reason I think of France.
I loved it. I was only there for a minute, and I kidnapped I kind of kidnapped a taxi cab driver and made him take me to like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and all the things, and it was pouring down rain, and I just got pictures of everything, and then I tipped him very well, but I just kidnapped him for the whole afternoon and made him take me everywhere really quick.
Michael and I performed in front of the Louvre and on that Lovelock Bridge. We had to do, what is that, busking or whatever?
Oh, did you all bust?
Oh, and the romance.
You bust in Paris?
The romance.
That's so romantic.
Michael said, Tammy, I want you to dress up, Tammy.
With his two-string guitar. With his two-string guitar missing three strings usually, and they were out of two.
Come on, Bill Joe Willie.
Bill Joe Billy. Come on.
Bill Joe Willie, I said, not Billy. Bill Joe Willie, I didn't say Billy. Bill Joe Willie, I didn't say Billy. Get on down, the Cotton Eye Joe. Getting on down, Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Do you remember when Tammy calls me up because we were in a band called the Rolls Royces. And it was me, you, and Michael. And she's like, they want us to perform at MTV Viacom.
Uh-huh. And I thought it was TRL. I thought we were going to go on there and be on my fantasies, my romance with the industry is something.
And I thought it was going to be super low-key, and we get on the elevator at MTV Viacom building, and they have a literal fucking poster on the elevator with our pictures on it saying Tammie Brown and Kelly Mantle and the Rolls Royces, an ice cream social in the main conference room. I'm like, what the fuck, Tammy? And we get there to sing these songs, and there's all these like corporate people sitting there eating their ice cream and listening to us play in a conference room at MTV Viacom.
And we got caught in traffic that afternoon.
And we were laughing our whole way through the set. We couldn't
but
sing
that's what
we were laughing so hard.
Led you to believing that I would work for the Postal Service, and then if I had another career, which I didn't actually answer what I would do.
Was that it?
But then with an ice cream, with the ice cream, but I didn't answer. But I'm going back. I always circle back.
Tell me what you would do.
Hold it though. That's why you got the idea of the ice cream truck being tied to the.
See, this is what podcasting with Tammy and Kelly's like. So, what would you have been? An art teacher?
I think an art teacher or something.
I can also see you being a mortician.
A florist. I couldn't do I couldn't do that.
No.
I can't.
Too
Just
much
the
formaldehyde.
fact of the bodies. It's not even the formaldehyde. It's like seeing the body. Somebody got croaked in a car crash or something, or was croaked like beaten to death or something.
No.
Well, I mean, that's what I couldn't do it. Did you ever remember, what was that movie called? What was that The Crypt Keeper? What was that one show that, not Creep Show, what was that other TV? The Crypt Keeper, what was that?
I don't know.
And they would show that, it was like the skeleton would come out and talk, and it was some.
James probably knows.
Oh, gosh, well, nobody answers
James,
any questions.
do you know?
Why don't you do Google?
Huh?
Tales from the Crypt.
I knew James. Come here, James. James, my man, is here. Come here.
Look at that
He's
publicity.
So cute.
Just
Come
a little
give me
extra
kiss.
publicity.
Oh, you're so cute.
Look at that.
I love you. I love you. Oh, don't mess up my hair.
Hollywood is just a dream.
Hollywood is just a dream.
When you're 17.
And here we are, 17.
Or what about Hollywood and Sunset Strip?
Hollywood and Vine.
What about the
Hollywood
song
Lawn.
from Donna Summers?
Hollywood Lawn. Have you seen the new Faye Dunaway documentary?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I did too.
What an excuse.
What, I wanted it to be more than it was, but I loved it for what it was. And I love that, we've talked about this. I don't understand how in the world her performance as Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest is flawless.
Oh, it's fun.
It is amazing. It's some of the best acting I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, but it is. And it's like they say
You don't
in the
have to
documentary.
apologize.
It's like they say in the documentary. It's the director that did not get that right.
But
And
it's okay. It's fine. It's quality
it's
camp.
amazing.
But it's not. I mean, come on. It's camp.
No, it's amazing. If you're going to play that role, of course you want it.
Well, she already won one Oscar,
What are you
and
gonna
Joan
do, like a
Crawford did
subtle
refer
performance,
her. Joan
you know?
Crawford did refer that bitch over. And Betty Davis doesn't respect her because she's disrespectful. And you can use your bipolar pills all you want. Good for you.
Exactly.
Faye Dunaway. And you did a great job in network, and I did clock that wig. Ding, thanks to my mom, Connie Schubert.
Turning mental illness into art. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. Fucking love Faye Dunaway. Oh, and if you've ever seen the movie Drunks with her and Parker Posey, it's so good.
I do like Parker Posey. She's actually a friend of mine. I do
good.
like Parker
Yes,
Posey.
we love Parker.
She's a cool cat.
Oh, and House of Yes. She's so good in that.
The other one, Faye Dunaway's?
Parker Posey.
Oh, Parker. I haven't seen that one yet.
And Clock Watchers with her and Lisa Kudrow.
But I did see Lisa Kudrow beat me to the punch in the comeback with the Oscar as a doorstop. That was one of my things. I was always going to use an Oscar as a doorstop, and she beat me to the punch.
Beat you to the punch.
Go, baby, go. And then I love that scene about the shotgun. They blow the body all over the wall. Yes?
Oh, my God. I just saw Lisa Kudrow
I
while
just
we
thought
were
I saw
having
your
brunch
father.
at Beverly Hills Hotel the other day.
You saw her?
Yes.
Was she wearing one of her wigs?
No.
She always wears wigs.
She looked very luxurious yet relaxed.
Are you going to close this thing down, baby?
And we both ordered the Cobb salad.
Oh, that's nice. That's for Madam the puppet. Shout out. She is.
Madam the Puppet, shout out.
Yeah, I really like her. Did you ever watch Madam? Madam's Place?
You know what? I remember Madam from, what was she on, Solid Gold?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I remember she would do an appearance on Solid Gold because I was in love with the Solid Gold
And you were living
dancers.
where?
I was living in Cordell, Oklahoma.
Okay, good night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Come back again. Catch us next time on the Kelly Mantle Show.
All right. Salchicha, that means hot dog. Or, sausage. And saucisson means dry sausage in French. And Bulgaria has these long sausages. They look
I'm
like
sure they do.
No, they look like, what is it called?
Tammy knows about the Bulgarian sausages.
Well, I've been there 3 times, and I'm going to go this coming May to the Rose Festival, and I have been
Hope
called...
everything comes out okay.
It's time to close the show.
Time to close the show. We're going to send out a big thank you to everyone watching our podcast because we know that you have millions to choose from, but you've decided to come here and spend your quality time with us.
As a pathetic piece of excrement, you wish you could be flushed down. But you're not going to be flushed down because you'll be tuning in to us at what? Big enthusiasm.
KellyMantle.com. I don't know.
No, what is it? It's your TV show. What is your show called? This podcast.
The Kelly Mantle Show on the YouTube channel
I
of
started
Kelly.
with that, so just let me take control again. Okay. Well, I grew up in a heteronormative.
Wherever you get your podcast. I don't know what to say.
Okay, that's just John Mark. Come say bye to them too, because I know you came in. This is our creative director, my creative
John Mark,
director,
you
a
come
good
say
friend.
all this. Come sit in my lap and tell everyone
Dickies.
where we can be seen. This is John.
We're not using
everyone.
this.
Oh my God, you remind me of Joan Crawford in LAX airport with that little kid, and she had broken her leg and climbed into the. Hey, watch it.
This is workers' comp.
Please stream.
Speak up.
Hey, you're not going to be on our
please
MSAR videos, are you?
Please stream the Kelly Mantle Show wherever podcasts are streamed.
It's like this. Please streamline and stream the Kelly Mantles. What is it again?
The Kelly Mantle Show.
Please stream the Kelly Mantle Show where all podcasts are distributed.
What is that vibrating in my vagina? My God, do you have your phone in your back pocket?
Oh my
That
God.
felt good.
Junior and the twins.
Thank you, AT&T. Thank you, Singular Cellular.
I've been with Verizon for many years. I think you should also sponsor me, bitches.
Oh my God. Everyone needs to sponsor Tammie Brown to perform at the 2028 Olympics
Well,
in Long
rent
Beach.
is expensive.
I think you and
Rent
Snoop Dogg
is
need to do a
expensive.
collab.
It costs $16,000 just to stay in a one-room flat in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Let it out. Tell us everything. Keep going.
I want to be sponsored by condom companies.
Yes.
I want to be sponsored by a champagne company. And I would like to be sponsored to work with Kelly Mantles for the rest of my life.
So
And I want you to subscribe so that we can be billionaires in 5 weeks.
She's a cheap whore, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she is a cheap whore.
The
and
one-
we love you for it.
The one that's the bottom bitch in my life is you. Thanks to Iceberg Slim Pimp. Bang.
I'm just going to crawl under the table now and
Oh, I like that she's finally acting and she's feeling good about herself.